Now, hello everybody. I just hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I'm having a good morning so far. And again, yes, it is morning time recording this, but it's a beautiful sunny day. It's finally fucking 70 degrees. So hey man, I mean I can't complain. Shit is fucking piss poor weather for like last fucking week or so. But anyways, let's get straight into it. I'm talking about Tanisha Kelly's The Chronicle of TK, or The Chronicles of Tanisha Kelly. And for people who don't know Tanisha Kelly, she is she's an R&B singer that got really famous in Japan. I don't know why. And this is like that one artist we all kind of know for no fucking reason. I mean, like Kodak Black loves her. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just she was producing hits after hits in this album, and it's kind of funny to see how she's one of those R&B singers where like she's forgotten about in a way where you don't really hear people talk about her, but she has to be respected. I'm putting respect on Tanisha's name, and the funniest thing about it is with the name Tanisha Kelly, you would never expect some fucking white girl. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first heard the fact, shit's insane. It's like Bobby Caldwell. Like it, but it sounds so soulful and good, you know? So I mean shit. If good music is good music and that's it, she produces good music. She still produces good music. And yeah, I think we gotta put respect in her name a little bit. I really like this album, The Chronicles of TK. It's her debut album, and essentially it talks about kind of her life story. And it has like that 2000s like R&B esque like vibe to it. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like in the era of like Neo, you know what I'm saying, like Usher later on, like the way I found out about her was through like them like the YouTube lyric videos and whatnot. Like how you used to watch like you couldn't watch the music video because shit has like fucking acting in it, and I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm trying to listen to the song. So you know what I'm saying? Like you used to watch the lyric version, and also you read the lyrics and whatnot, so you can learn the lyrics and whatnot. And so she that's how I found about her music, and I later on found out a little more. And so let's just jump to it. Now, so the first song that I want to cover, and I think it's kind of, I would say, important to the whole album if itself, and kind of just is the heart of the album, is "Misunderstood." Essentially, the song "Misunderstood" is kind of her running down her life story, and doing further research and whatnot. Her mother was abusive, so she was in foster care. Her father died when she was a baby, and she feels as if she could go back in time and stop that. And from the general senses, I feel like it's more, instead of talking out to the world, it's talking to herself, and really talking to herself with God too, in a sense that you've been through all these misfortunes, you've been through a lot of trauma, and the one person that you're really asking for forgiveness is either with God Himself or with yourself, where you don't understand why you think people are always hard on you, and you feel like people are always on you. And I think that comes from a place of insecurity, which is granted reasonable given the situation at hand, and just the idea of itself of kind of her even coming through it is a very very like good story of it in general, of her actually making it out of those situations and making out to better herself. And I'll say this right now, it really does give inspiration to anyone who has like been through a lot of shit throughout their lives. I mean, I could say for myself, I've been through a lot of shit. And so this story and like other, songs just like it gives inspiration to, do better for yourself, and no matter how much darkness and sin that your life is surrounded by, you can always do good. There's no like, there's no way your life is always going to be hard. Um, with everything, with hardship comes with ease. So you have to understand that, at the end of the day, like, you have to be honest with yourself and be honest with God. But be lying to yourself. You've been through a lot, and the biggest critic you have is yourself. And so that's why I believe that she's talking to herself, even though it seems like she's addressing the world or addressing a specific person. I believe that she's addressing herself in this situation where she feels like she's always being misunderstood. She feels like you know, she can't get the right things, and she's trying to love herself, but she understands all this trauma, and she probably done bad herself, some sin herself. But at the end of the day, I would say people who've been through situations like her, similar, or people who've been through a lot, a just understand that you have to forgive yourself, because a lot of times you fall into the trap of always blaming yourself that this bad situation happened to you. You fall under the why me trap. And it's not really healthy for you to even fall into that trap. So I hope, you understand that if you forgive yourself and line it up in yourself and just push on, that things will come up a lot better than it is. And also put faith in the man above, because he always has a plan for you. And well, like they said, what I'm saying, he gives his toughest soldiers the toughest battles. So yeah. I, so next song is You and Me Against the World. And I would say this one is a certified banger in a real way. You feel me? And this has like that, it's like that classic like pop R&B like feel. I don't know how to describe it to you guys. Well, I could. That's the way I just describe it, pop R&B. But this shit hits. I don't know. I feel like with this song, like, you don't even have to be in a relationship, but you just get hype. Like, okay, yeah, baby, it's you and me against the world. Like, that shit hits. And it's just a bubbly, energetic song that you can vibe to. It's not like anything too crazy. It's not anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it hits, and it's like filling, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like genuinely to me, it's like eating ice cream in a way where ice cream, no matter what situation, it's just a good thing. And for this situation, this song, like, you play it on a sunny day like today, shit, it hits hard. And I really like this song. I don't know, that's, if you guys couldn't tell, I really like this song. And even like in certain situations, this song still hits. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get sentimental. Maybe you do have a little John. Baby, is you and me against the world. Like, or if you're single and you just you think life is a movie, because every time you put them headphones on, we all know what I'm talking about. When you put them headphones on and you play the music, we all feel like we in the music video or some shit like that. It just, I don't know, it just gives me that energy. It gives me that I'm in a movie, I'm in like in the music video, like, and it gives me like, Scott Pilgrim type of vibes. You're like, yo, I gotta fight all these exes just for you. And so yeah, I mean, shit. It's just a bubbly song. I love it. It's really it's really good. I really like the song. So I feel like you guys will enjoy it. Just listen to it. It's really good. Alright, and so the final song that I want to talk about is the one everyone knows. That one Magnus Opum that we all have is I wish you loved me. And this song is the song. Like, if I had described Tanisha Kelly in one song, this is Tanisha Kelly in one song. I don't know. Like, it's just the energy, it's the emotions of it. Like, it got Kodak Black singing here, and he was singing it with his heart. He was perked out. but he was singing that shit from the heart, and you know that John hit. So you have to understand this song holds a lot of meaning, and like it's that one song that is so emotional because I know we all know what she's talking about in this situation. It's that one girl, one guy, whatever floats your boat for real. But one girl, one guy that you're friends with, you're cool with, or like even someone you know, or that you talk to this person and you have feelings for this person, but you're so scared to say shit. Like that's the thing. Like you so scared to say that you have feelings or you feel some type of way because you don't want to fuck shit up. And throughout life, that shit happens, especially when like you're a teenager. I'm glad my teenage years is well past me. I've learned a lot of lessons. I've learned a lot of things with my own two eyes. And I'll tell you this right now. I feel like you go through this in high school a couple times. I feel like you go through this at least one time in high school where you're friends with a girl and you have a crush on her, and you know what I'm saying, you're trying to be that one guy that who hears, that one guy friend that hears all her like her boyfriend problems, and you're over here saying like, yeah, you deserve a man better, and yeah, you deserve, and through this song, it like you could tell the emotions. I feel like it's even worse for a girl because like for a guy, like you kind of like sit here and you make a decision. It's like, damn, what am I really doing with myself? She's not even my girl. I'm over here tripping. But when a girl trips about a guy like this, shit, it goes deep. Like I don't know, it goes deep. I feel like it's worse for women to experience this than men, for the sole purpose that like in a high school, like when like women love, they love kind of hard in a way. I mean, men love really hard too. I feel like men love fast, like they love hard fast. But when a woman's really in love, and it's like especially when it's like someone you really know, yeah, like it goes deep. It goes deep for sure. And you could tell it. What? Like, come on. You heard Kodak Black sing it. You heard him say he said, I wish you love me. That shit go hard. That shit was tough. And you can't tell me no otherwise. You said, how could someone make me so sad? But still, baby, I want you to stay. I wanna say I love you so bad, but I don't wanna scare you away. Please, I wish that you understand that I wanna be more than just your friend. I wish you love me. You could not tell me that shit did not hit deep in your heart. And you are lying if you said it didn't. This song is, yo, this song encapsulates feelings and encapsulates that, just the idea of having a crush on somebody. It's encapsulated hiding your, it's that hidden love. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it just burns deep in your heart. And we all know we felt it. And this is the type of song you play at night, staring at the ceiling, crying because your crush or whoever you really, what I'm saying, you caught feelings for, don't love you back the same way. And maybe they do. And from this song, it really, see, this really understands. And this is why I said to myself, no matter what I did or I do, I'm not going to regret shit in life. And in high school, this is one of the things that I had to tell myself, like, no matter what, like, genuinely, the worst thing she could say is no. And if she starts dissing you after the fact, that's tough. I'm not gonna lie, you won't have to take that one to the chin for real. But it teaches you a how to deal with rejection and failure. Cause like I feel like once you could deal with women rejecting you and failing and still persist and improve yourself on, there's a lot of things you can do in life, my God. So it's one thing for sure to like, yo, bro, just shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. With that TikTok trend, like shoot or something like that. Yeah, just shoot your shot, bro. If she says no or if he says no, whatever. It's whatever. You just go on to the next one. Fuck it. But Yeah, this song, it's an amazing song, and I'm sure this is the one song we know from Tanisha Kelly, whether you know who she is or not. This is the one song we all know. So yeah. In inclusion, Tanisha Kelly's, the Chronicles of Tanisha Kelly's, it basically encapsulates, her life story. She has in, that feelings of going through your emotions, going through, discovering love, discovering her, and uh, eventually you go through this album, and I encourage people to listen to this album full way through and understand like this is like her personal diary in a sense. And this is why I like studio albums or like debut albums where it's about who you are, and like you try to encapsulate everything that you are. And there's other artists that do the same thing with their first debut album where it kind of tells you who your story is. And I think it's like the best way to even debut an album if you're like a new artist or whatnot, is that the first album I feel like is best to try and tell us um our story and kind of just, you know, talk about how you came to be, and honestly just give us the vibe of who you're supposed to be. I mean, obviously people will evolve, but like it's when you start, we all know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Brown, when he was young, we all know he was about. Come on now, he was dancing, he was singing, he was talking to girls. Like we all knew who Chris Brown is from the get go, and he just evolved. That's the time, and he grew older. Same idea with Brent and his story. Like it's just I feel like this is very important to point out that debut albums that encapsulates who you are as a person, who you want to like put out there. It's amazing. Tanisha Kelly, this is an amazing album. And the one thing that really sucks is that this album was really really good at, like, what I'm saying, it hit in Japan. And I mean, so it did well in the States too, but it's not as big as it should have been. And that's like the one crime I would say. Like this album, I felt it should have been a lot bigger than what it is. But I'm glad it still got the love and recognition it is. And if it has to be through Japan, that's completely fine with my books. So yeah, I mean there's no nothing to it. Just listen to the album fully. Or listen to the three songs, because those are really, those are bangers themselves. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Have a good rest of your day.